Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's Charming Disaster, and it's time for another wild night of the Quarantine Livestream. We're so glad to be here with you in episode 2 of season 3 of this madcap adventure, which has been going on for almost a whole year now. Imagine that.
Yeah, we have to have some sort of anniversary of our first live stream, I think.
We will. But we have a lot of exciting things in store for next month's episodes. Hello, Fred and Mike and Justin and Misty and Sarah. We see you tuning in. Oh, hello, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
We see you out there. Now, as we let people get checked in, hello, Kansas City, Brandon, and Sierra and MC. Oh, and Rochelle and Karen and Kim, all these names that we have come to know so well, and Matt, and like we even know who goes with who, you know.
Yeah, everyone get comfortable, get in your seats, get your cocktails ready.
And while you get your cocktails ready, take a moment to share the live stream link if that's convenient for you to do. Because why not? You can over in Facebook, you can just...
Facebook is fine.
Yeah, you can share it.
Yeah.
You can drop the link wherever.
Yeah.
I don't know really how it works in Twitch because we're not really experts in Twitch, but if anybody's watching over in Twitch, let us know because that's a thing that you can do now.
Yeah. You're screaming from your rooftops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, Lisa and Carrie and Joe and Melissa and Catherine and Paula and Katie. So many nice names.
I just want to point out here in our undisclosed location, we have a beautiful view of the sky.
Such a beautiful day.
It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
It really was a gorgeous day. I rode my bike. I didn't get hit by any cars.
Not like yesterday.
Not like yesterday. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is a donation-based show. If you are new to the quarantine live stream, what does that mean? It means if you are in a position to support the show with your financial contributions, here are many ways to do that. We have Venmo, we have Cash App.
Which is new, Cash App?
Cash App, it's new. Nobody has yet paid us anything.
No one even knows how it works.
I don't even know how it works. There's a $sign in front of it. That's all I know.
That's all we know.
Got PayPal. You can get some merch or music on Bandcamp, or you can get yourself a virtual ticket through our website.
Yeah, or you can just hang out and watch the show if you're not in a position to contribute. That is totally fine. We are glad you're here.
Yes, in that case, this show is our donation to you. It is a two-way street. We have somebody watching on Twitch. That's exciting. And we see a few people who were over in Instagram with us a few minutes ago, which is, of course, the wrong place to be. So we're glad to see that you made it over here.
Yeah.
So we're going to start the show. Now, we usually start the show by drawing a tarot card. And tonight we're going to draw from a deck that you probably haven't seen us use much before. This is...
we haven't used it.
This is the Dark Wood Tarot, illustrated by Abigail Larson. And I think henchperson Dan is going to share a link to this.
Yeah, it's really super cool, really beautifully illustrated.
Yeah, it's got a lot of cool animals. So we're going to draw a card at random to help us determine the course, what is happening here.
Okay. I'm ready for you to pick it.
Oh, I have to pick it? Okay.
Someone does.
All right.
Oh my God, not that one.
Okay. No, my finger's like stuck to that one, so it has to be that one.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is a good card. This is the 10 of Cups.
Ooh.
Can you see it? It's in this version of the deck, the 10 of Cups depicts a wolf pack, wolf family. We've got a couple wolves howling at the moon. We're a sort of arc of cups, and there are a couple of pups and cups.
Pups and cups.
The pups are gambling down below. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, this card is like a rainbow, and it's like the happy ending kind of
attainment. That's what we're here for.
We have some random questions from Emmett in the audience, and I want to take a moment to answer those. Emmett asks, one, what's wrong with Instagram? There is nothing wrong with Instagram. It's just that they don't let you like multi-stream out to it, and so we can't put this show on Instagram the way that we can Facebook and YouTube. Nothing wrong with Instagram. We love scrolling endlessly through pictures of people's pets.
Pets and pies.
Yeah. And Emmett also wants to know if we like Sarah Waters, and yes, the answer is yes. We like
yes.
Sarah Waters very much. Good questions.
Good questions.
All right. So pups and cups. That's
Pups and
where
cups.
we're. Yeah, pups and cups.
Yeah.
Seems like a good omen.
Pies and pets. Cups and cups.
Yeah. So you want to play a song? Should we start with a song?
Sure.
All right. I feel ready
Yeah.
for a song. All right.
Did you tune up? Because I just tuned up and I was way
No,
out of
I
tune.
did not tune up, and glad you mentioned it because the weather and the humidity have been all over the place, which is not all right.
Cloudy.
So the G string's a little sharp, and the C string is very flat. Oh yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Oh, now the C string's a little sharp. Have you ever tried tuning a ukulele? It's really a delicate operation. Yeah, like what's the point?
No one listens to it anyway.
You certainly don't. All right.
What?
All right. That seems close enough. Should I? Okay.
You know what I want to do?
You want to sing a song about poisonous plants?
Take a walk through the garden. Now the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossom to quell your heart's desire.
Say the words long forgotten. Blow the smoke and fan the fire. Circle up. Something's calling. Time has come to fill the sky. Hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood. Scrape the earth with your fingers. Dig deep and find the root. What's the key to its danger? Will it be revealed to you? Hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's blood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, death's cup. You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth.
It's beyond
Good and evil.
Will it
Burn the leaves and eat the fruit.
Something like that.
Hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, death's cup, hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, Death's cup. Sounds like a fruit cup. It sounds so
Fruit cup
delightful.
of death.
A fruit cup of death. Now, speaking of poisonous plants, we want to remind you all, this is a little bit of a PSA. If you are applying for membership in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, there are some questions that you have to answer, and one of them is, of course, your favorite poisonous plant. So no answering the questions, we can't let you in. Like, maybe you're some kind of bot. I mean, you know, no offense to bots, like we welcome all kinds, but if you're a bot, we need to know what kind of poisonous plant you prefer.
Yeah, it could be abstract.
Sure. I mean,
broccoli.
we just need broccoli is not a poisonous plant. I mean, I guess it's like cruciferous.
Could be to you.
Like, yeah, and you know, like the reason why it's posited, children don't enjoy eating vegetables is that
it's poison.
The bitter taste. There are like alkaloid sort of poisons that are bitter. The bitter taste tells you about that. So
what would be a poisonous plant to a bot, do you think?
Milk.
Milk. Bots don't like milk.
Yeah, no, it rusts their insides. I mean, I know milk isn't technically a plant, but it's like, you know, animals are to plants as robots are to animals.
Got it. Yeah. All right.
It's like an SAT question.
I thought I was setting you up for a joke, but it sounded like you were gonna.
I just said milk.
Really
I didn't expect to say milk, but and then I thought maybe you were testing me on whether I was a robot, and I just don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
You would have to tell me if you were a robot.
Now, speaking of also the Society of the Mysterious Hand, if you don't know about the Society of the Mysterious Hand, inquire within. And if you're already in the society, we posted something earlier, maybe it was yesterday. Time is kind of meaningless now.
True.
But we did ask you to fill out a form. So if you don't fill out the form, nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad will happen.
But nothing good will happen either. So think about that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, see, yeah, and if you want to just talk about your favorite poisonous plants right now during the show, please, by all means, go for it. I get a lot of joy out of reading your answers, and I think it's a really rich topic of conversation. What's your favorite these days? We haven't talked about this in a minute.
I mean, oleander lately is my favorite poisonous plant. My mother gave me an oleander clipping recently.
Oh, do you think she's trying to murder you?
Probably not. But she wants to pass on her poisonous wisdom to me.
Oh, yeah. That's what mothers are for.
How about you, Elliot? What's your favorite poisonous plant?
It's still you. I love...
Me?
You. You is my favorite poisonous plant. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, is it time to roll the... All right. Now I just want to share some of these. What about Morning Glory?
Exactly.
What indeed? Okay, oleander sage is Brandon's favorite as well. We've got mistletoe, hemlock. Oh yes, the Death of Socrates is one of our favorite paintings as well. Jeff did a very nice reenactment of the Death of Socrates in a video we shared at one time. Poison ivy,
classic.
Yeah, classic. Oh, allergic to garlic. Is Brandon a vampire? I'm just asking.
It's a personal question. You don't have to answer.
Hemlock. Oh, sorry. Wild parsnip. That. Yeah. I want to know more about that. Stinging nettle. Okay. Yeah.
So good.
Stinging nettle, but like that has therapeutic properties too.
It does.
Yeah.
Poison. You know.
Yeah. Poison. Medicine.
That's the word.
How do you even know sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on an inhaled steroid right now. Those of you who were tuned into the show last week and wondering how my little cough that wouldn't go away is doing, it's doing much better thanks to inhaled steroids. Also, possibly a poison, but it'll be a short course. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
She's got big muscles now.
Yeah, and a lot of rage. All right. Well, I think that was a good segue into the medical portion of the show, and I'm gonna roll the video.
Oh yeah, this is something everyone should be aware of.
We've been a little concerned about your health and also whether you know about this very important topic. So, all right, we're gonna take it away.
Are you a metal sculpture?
Do you have copper-based blood?
Are you a personage on an ancient coin? Whether you're a bronze statue or an alloy-based robot,
You might be suffering from bronze disease.
bronze disease is irreversible and can be highly contagious.
There is no cure for bronze disease, but it can be a manageable chronic condition.
If you're located near the sea or exposed to industrial pollution, you may be in the high-risk category.
Treatments are available in most cases. However, re-exposure to even atmospheric water can restart the process.
You may think you have a nice patina, but verdigris is not the same as bronze disease.
Make sure you can tell the difference.
Ask your doctor or metallurgist if you have bronze disease.
Get a free test today.
There you go.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bronze disease. Just keep an eye out. Get tested if you need to. And don't worry about the stigma. We'll still be there.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. We are going to take a request for the next song. So if you want to put some requests in the chat, we will finish building our cocktail.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Do you want to get the...
The Orangina?
Yes. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad word, Jeff. Okay. So tell us about our cocktail tonight.
All right. So tonight we have a base of rye whiskey, bitters, and Saint Germain. And in the bottom, there's a brandied cherry. You can't really see that. And now we're adding some Orangina.
Tell me when. Wait, hold it up so they can see us do this.
Yes.
Otherwise, we could be doing anything off screen. All right, tell me when.
That's fine.
Okay.
Great. And there you have it. We call it Blood
in the Water.
I'll do this.
Okay, you don't trust me.
I trust you. Fine.
All right, we've got a lot of good song requests here. All right, to
Cheers.
you. To you.
To you.
Yes, cheers. To
you.
you.
Sweeter than I remember.
Sweeter than I thought it would be.
It's the Gina.
Very sweet. But it's fine. It's good. Nothing bad will happen.
Get some sharks. Okay.
All right. All right, so let's see. We've got some really good looking requests. Let's see. Well, we have a lot of good ones to choose from, right? There's that one. There's that one.
Ooh,
there's
that one.
Yeah. Which?
What is this? Oh, that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. Which one?
The top.
This one?
Yeah.
Didn't we do that one last week?
Oh, we did.
Oh no, we didn't.
Okay.
All right, not this. This is the boring part of the show where we read stuff you can't see and argue about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see there's a lot of all caps going on.
Oh, the American Folk Art Museum is a wonderful place, and spirit photographs are very special. Okay.
All right, what are we doing? Did you pick one?
Little foxes in our foxholes with a tin can phone. Shine a flashlight on the mirror, send a signal in Morse code.
If you step upon the needle, it goes straight to my heart. Spooky action at a distance, we're together and apart.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Like the needle compass. I know right where you are. Down the handle of the ladle, Little Dipper to North Star. From the treehouse send a letter at the end of a string, writing in our secret language in invisible ink. Clouds gather in the trees, bend in the wind, and the air is electric and thundering. Crackle of static, a broken connection. Transmission is lost and I'm wondering, are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Out there somewhere listening. If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. That song is called Spooky Action, and it is not yet out there anywhere.
Not yet.
But we have been working on a recording of it, and our friend Patricia, who is a cello player, just sent us like 800 cello tracks, and we put them into the recording session yesterday, and it sounds super pretty.
Mhm. So nice.
The last thing that we have to record is the Morse code part. So that's happening this weekend, and that'll be an upcoming release in the not too distant future. But yes, Spooky Action.
I just see this from my periphery. It's like this
Cloud.
cloud or some sort of cuttlefish.
Think of it as my aura. It's like a dark cloud, like coming at you.
I know. That's why I've been flinching.
Yeah, you should just learn to control that.
You'd think I would know by now.
This is a good story, Carrie. Sucking on a foxglove flower. You are you are one of the few people who knows what a foxglove flower tastes like.
That's right. And I've lived to tell the tale.
Lived to tell the tale. And the other thing that we didn't talk about yet is the moon. It is almost a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
We have this clock that shows the phases of the moon, so we try to, stay
I think it's at 3:46
in the morning.
a.m.
Yeah,
It will be full.
yeah. I'll
From
be
what
there.
I remember. I'll be there on the moon.
On the moon.
See you there.
So, last season, I'm just looking for, here it is. Last season, we did a little bit of a hand clap tutorial for one of our songs. And we assume that you've been practicing that faithfully since we did that. And that was for the song Soft Apocalypse, which has a, somewhat complex clapping part. Our goal is that all of you society members, regular viewers, will at some future time when we're able to play live shows again, when you're at a show, you will do the clapping parts. That's how you'll
be able to know who's in the society. Yeah,
and that's how we'll know that you're there, and it means that the clapping parts will get covered without our having to do anything at the last minute. So we're going to teach you another clapping part.
Yeah, they
today.
did so well the first one.
So well.
This one's a little bit more complicated.
It's harder. Yeah. So this one is for the song What Remains. And so I thought we could like go over the part first and then
along with the music.
and then we'll play the song and they can do the thing. So I'm gonna put the thing up on the screen. Okay. So this is this diagram shows where the clapping parts happen.
It's where you should pray.
Yeah. So this is like maybe not the most traditional way to describe where the like all you music theory nerds like the long lines under like the 1 and the 3 and the 2, those are the downbeats, and the smaller ones are the upbeats. But because we're doing, all right, so this is it's called a hemiola when you do like an odd number thing.
There's
over
no
an
cure
even
for
number
hemiola.
thing. Yeah, it's like a bruise under the skin. It's very painful.
Right.
This is why we're not music teachers.
Yeah, so the like bass line, those are the thick lines in the, right? And the little chick is the short line.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the numbers while Jeff is playing.
Okay.
And the claps happen every time there's a 1. So we're just gonna start by saying the numbers.
Clap your
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Spirit. Oh, I thought.
Oh right, I did it too soon. Alright, do it again.
Clap your hands. Wake the spirit.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, you got that?
Yeah.
Alright, now everybody do that. So it's gonna be clap your hands, wake the 1, 2, 3, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do it again.
Clap your hands. Oh shit. Clap your hands. And wake the spirit.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, good. Everybody got that so far? Now we're going to add the clapping. All right, ready? So the trick is we're going to clap every time there's a 1.
Clap your hands. Wake the
1,
spirit.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay.
All right, everyone's clapping. It sounds like
you're clapping, you're doing it. Okay.
everyone's doing great.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. It's going to be so good. Okay.
Okay. Clap your hands. Wake the
1, 2,
spirit.
3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going so
sounds
well.
good. You
You're
guys
totally getting it.
totally got it. One more time.
Yeah, and now we're gonna do the song, and then we'll do the thing.
Clap your hands. Wake the spirit.
3, 2, 2, 3.
I don't remember what the next part does, but yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Then we'll sing some more.
Yeah. So you're doing really well, and now we're gonna do the song like for reals. Yeah. So what's happening in this is like you're doing every other upbeat and every other downbeat. So it starts on the downbeat and then it's the next upbeat. So it's like you're doing every 3 instead of every 2,
That's why
which
1,
would
2,
what
3.
normal people would do, which is we like complicated clapping parts.
Yeah, right. It
Okay.
does sound like a slow,
Yeah, it
slow
does.
clap.
Yeah.
But-
Oh yeah, the delay. Yeah.
But we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Only you can hear
Yeah,
yourself.
as far as we're concerned, you're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yeah, maybe we could like travel the country giving workshops just on clapping
Our songs.
to our
yeah.
songs. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wind blows cold over the willows. Sky is bruised and shadowed.
whispers. She'll take anything that you give her. It's okay. Wash away every trace. What remains? It's okay. It's not too late to find your way. Clean again. Coming up. When your heart is weak and weary,
Ready?
clap your hands, wake the spirit.
Please float by on the current.
Tide won't turn till you turn it. Here we go. It's okay. Wash away every trace. What remains? It's okay. It's not too late to find your way. Clean again. Wind blows cold over the willows. Sky is bruised and shadow. Put on your boots and overcoat. Don't be afraid, my little sparrow. And yes, you should totally whistle. Do the whistle parts when we play this live.
Yes.
It's so great.
And
to
if
have
you bring
everyone
your
listen.
own whistling tea kettle, we will be just wowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can practice along at home with the recording.
Oh, yeah.
I find
Yep.
it really useful.
The record, yeah, we were practicing along with recording just yesterday as we were preparing to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whistling along also
Yeah.
totally acceptable.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's hard. It takes practice, but you have the recording.
Yeah.
It's available to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was an experiment, the clapping thing. Is it?
Everyone's got to learn some new
Yeah.
skill. Now's the time.
And experimenting is really important. Even if your experiments fail, it's important to try things. We've been talking a lot about what experiments we want to conduct this season. I have been really obsessing a little bit over like growing crystals or something, or Jeff's been talking about growing mushrooms.
I mean, crystals grow in like a day. The cool crystals, they take like a day, and then there's those other.
Well, they're really cool.
Rock candy.
So there's a few issues with growing crystals. One is that some of them grow too fast, and we would want something that would like take a few weeks so that we could like check in with you with it.
Right. Show
but
you
also
how
like
it's
the
doing.
coolest crystals seem to be made using some really nasty chemicals, and like the ventilation isn't so good in here.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it would probably be a bad idea.
That's why I think mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we can talk about it.
Some shiitakes.
But, okay, so we have some ideas, and we have a jar. So if you have ideas for, headquarters safe experiments, okay, something with electricity, that's good. So we have a jar, we have this space, we don't want a lot of, fumes.
A lot of what?
Fumes.
Fumes.
So think about it if you have ideas. We're open to 5th grade level science experiments.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, volcano kind of thing.
Messy.
Lava
It's
volcano.
messy, yeah.
Yeah, we're over that one.
Yeah. Should we play another song? Play another song?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, there's no instructions involved with this song. And this is another unreleased number because, you get to hear those other songs whenever you want. But these are the songs that we would have recorded last year if not for the, what, sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys.
Robot in there. I don't think a robot would be happy in there.
In the
I'm not sure if this is an experiment or a kind of firefly or... Oh, we've got 2 votes for sea monkeys. Oh my god, we've got 3 votes for sea monkeys. Okay.
All right,
All right, we will consider this. Anyway, this one, we know that some of y'all are on the witchy side, and this song goes out to you in particular. She has a green face and flying monkeys. She wears scarves and leather and lace. She lives in Africa on the island of Aiea. In a tower, in a chicken leg hut in Peoria. She is solitary. She comes in threes. She's a member of a coven.
Sometimes she's a he.
When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, she rides a broomstick
Or a bicycle.
She saw freedom and speed and scorch.
She is stunning,
Hideous,
hesitant,
confident,
curious,
furious,
glorious.
monstrous.
She's our downfall.
She's our deliverance. She's a higher being, surrounded by beasts.
She's lurking in the forest.
She lives deliciously when she opens the door. What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? Write your grimoire, speak your grammar, make it grimmer, cast your glamour. Write your grimoire, speak your grammar, make it grimmer, cast your glamour. She has a taste for incantations. She's got a sulfur too. She reads the cards and stars, making magic in the margins.
Is it myth?
Is it music?
Is it truth?
She's a pagan priestess, the witch of the east, in ancient Egypt.
New York City.
When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, song is called Grimoire, and it was inspired by a book, which actually we have over in our shop. So
Oh yeah, go grab it. Written by our buddy. Pull it out.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Called.
Can they see my legs? Is this like when you see the legs on the Muppets? Like.
It is
like,
just like that.
Oh my God, Kermit's got legs. Amazing. So this is the book. It's called Waking the Witch. It's by our friend Pam Grossman, who is a witch and a scholar and an incredible writer. And it's this wonderful book about witchcraft and popular culture and feminism. And it's really excellent.
It's excellent.
And, yeah, we recommend it.
It's in our book list.
It is.
On our bookshop.
Yeah, if you go to our bookshop page, we have a lot of recommendations.
Yeah.
Here.
Bookshop.
Here, I'm just gonna drop it in the
Sure.
chat here. You can see
Check
what
it out.
books we like.
Yeah,
And,
it's kind of up to date. We've been
I've
stuff
been
to it.
adding stuff. We're reading this book about longitude right now, which is really fascinating.
Mm.
I just added that one.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So last week we got this very exciting gift in the mailbag.
Oh my. We certainly did. Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out the professor.
All right. So we'd like to introduce you all to Professor Bellows. This is Professor Bellows. We weren't sure what their name was last week when they appeared in our lives, but Professor Bellows. And Professor Bellows is has very kindly offered to offer some advice to you all. If you need advice, you may address any questions for Professor Bellows via email to secretary@charmingdisaster.com. Attention, Professor Bellows. And, every week if there are questions, we'll include one or two on the show.
Yeah, the professor will have a little
Yeah.
Q&A.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you want to take advice from this creature?
And not just accordion advice. All
Right,
sorts
right.
of
Not
advice.
just accordion advice, like any type of advice, like relationship advice, professional advice, medical advice.
Definitely.
Professor Bellows is not a doctor. I'm going to put Professor Bellows back up on the shelf.
But a reptile. Oh, yeah, bring the... Oh,
No, I'm just going to put Professor
Careful.
Bellows on a lower shelf.
easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry, the coyote skull is safe. We are going to take another request or two. So if you didn't get a chance to hear your request earlier, you can put that back in the chat because a lot's happened and it's all like water under the bridge now. We can't scroll up that far, and yes, please query the professor. And let us know your song requests. In the meantime, we have a couple of announcements as we wait for your requests to roll in.
What is our name? Oh.
Our announcements are we are releasing a new song 1 week from today. It's called Ouroboros. Perhaps you've heard of it because so many of you have already pre-ordered it, and we thank you.
Thank
We are
you
so
much.
touched to see your orders coming
You can
in.
show them the sticker.
Oh yeah, so here's what the cover art looks like. It's a butterfly. And so you can now pre-order Ouroboros on Bandcamp, which you can get as a digital download, or you can get it on this new sticker depicting a mysterious radio tower emitting signals. And if you get it on the sticker, you actually get 2 download codes. You got one for yourself and one for anybody you like. It could be a friend, an enemy, some
reptile,
sort of a doppelganger, or yourself in the future.
A lost twin. It's a great way to meet up with your lost twin.
Yep, or just a stranger who seems intriguing. So you can pre-order that on Bandcamp. You can also pre-save Ouroboros on Spotify by going to this show.co link, which henchperson Dan is going to share in the chat. If you do that, it means that it will show up in your Spotify playlist the moment that it's released. And it supposedly helps us with our world domination plans or whatever. But yeah, new stickers. So I think we have time for
Which one? What do you want to do?
I don't know. There's a little. All right, I'm looking.
All right, we see that.
All right.
See that.
All right. I could do this one. Oh, we haven't done that one in a while.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that one.
All right. The one we haven't practiced.
The one we haven't practiced.
Okay.
Because this is live performance.
Yeah, we live for
How's it
this.
even go?
Oh, we have a question about why a butterfly, and that's a good question because the song is called Ouroboros, and everybody knows an Ouroboros is a snake swallowing its tail in mythology. Maybe not everybody knows that, but now you all know that. And the answer is the song has to do with transformation, alchemical, or through metamorphosis, and the idea of what do you lose in the process of becoming your true self? It comes up, and we wonder about that in the song, what it's like to be a butterfly. And do you remember your caterpillar life?
Yeah, what did we lose?
Well, that's the thing.
Anymore.
You don't remember. We don't know. I'm sure it was worth it.
Probably our tail.
Yeah, it would be nice to have one of those. Anyway, yeah, let's see how this goes.
I'll keep doing this till we... She flirts with the diplomat at the banquet. They start the slow walk down the hall. And as he puts a match to her cigarette, she eyes the cameras on the wall.
He climbs to the second floor like an acrobat and pulls the Rothko off the wall. Takes out a stethoscope from his backpack and hears the tumblers slowly fall. We were playing for time. One more situation and we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time, milking every moment from those seconds slipping by.
She asks him if he wants a little nightcap, perhaps a port from 64.
1864.
Someone listening through a water glass, standing just outside the door.
He finds the dossier with the microfiche and breathes to steady, shaky hand. Opens the attaché from the agency and swaps an altered set of plans. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time, milking every moment from those seconds slipping by.
One more time. There we go. She slips the envelope from his cummerbund and ties him neatly to a chair. When he wakes, she'll be long gone with the access code. A new tattoo, the dye washed from her hair.
He makes his getaway through the laundry chute when he hears the wail of the alarm.
heart skips a beat. The rush of danger feels like love. We slip a little bit every time we meet. We're both awaiting orders from above. Are you my nemesis or my better half? These days it matters less and less. Sodium pentothal or a polygraph. We know all the tricks to beat the test. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from a second slipping by. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under, days are numbered. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under, days are numbered. We were playing for time. We were playing for time. We were playing for time. We were playing for time.
And that was, of course, Days Are Numbered from our album. What album was that?
Cautionary Tales. Yeah, true story.
So, I think of this too now. Someone did point that out, and I think of it every time now. So some other things that we think about while we're playing this song include, I think about how Richard Feynman had a reputation for being a safecracker, but in his books he talks about how he wasn't really a safecracker. He just like knew that it was like usually the first two digits, like if nobody reset the lock, were like usually one of like a few, and so he would just like idly twiddle the dials on people's safes until he like
smart.
figured it
very
out.
Smart.
But when somebody would ask him to crack a safe, he would like go in and, like with a stethoscope and like demand like privacy and like stay in there for long enough to like pretend. But he just had like basically memorized everybody's combinations. Other things we think about. What do you think about when we play that song? I have like a few like specific things that.
I think the laundry chute. I think of that scene in La Femme Nikita when she's diving down the laundry chute and there's this big explosion. Is that the La Femme Nikita? I think it was.
I think so.
Yeah.
The song, is that no.
Not the song. The movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, Bresson, right.
Bresson, yeah.
Yeah.
I think about the Bob Dylan song Lily, Rosemary, and the Jack of Hearts, which, if you're not familiar with that song, is a great story song. It is such a...
So good.
It's so good, and, like, it's such a well-crafted way to tell a story through a song. But Lily washes all the dye out of her hair at the end of the song, and that when we say that in our song, it is a direct reference to that.
Yeah. What else?
No, other stuff.
Microfiche. I think it's
Microfiche.
very small.
Oh, yeah, it's very small.
That's for the librarians.
No, he wouldn't brute force the combination. If I recall correctly, it's that there were a few kind of standard presets for the combinations, and like the first digit or the first two digits were like usually one of a few
and
things.
The tolerance with the combination, you could either be on the number or right next to the number, so he kind of mathematically got.
And he would just like trial and error. Like when he was like in somebody's office and like their like, you know, file thing was not locked, like he would just sort of idly like thumb the wheel and like try it out until he figured it out.
Yeah. If you're into lockpicking, there's a great YouTube channel called The Lockpicking Lawyer, which he just picks locks And he's a lawyer, so it's fine. He knows what he's doing. And it's just really satisfying to watch him pick any type of lock he will do. So that is fun. Lock-picking lawyer.
All right, lock-picking lawyer. All right, well, I think we have time for one last request. And before we play that and say goodbyes, we're going to just remind you all, if you came in late, this is a donation-based concert, which means you can, if you are in a position to, support the show financially and help us keep going with what we're doing. We've got Venmo and PayPal and all the things. You can also support the show and our music by purchasing some music or merch on Bandcamp, or getting a virtual ticket.
Or just being here.
Being here is also like the most important thing.
We didn't talk about Cash App again.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget Cash App.
Yeah. Oh, God, I forgot to turn off the blue flames.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Burns.
All right. Oh, maybe we should do this one as the last one. What do you think? This one or this one?
Below.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and before we play that, we want to say a huge thank you to all of you for being here with us and making the show so much fun. We love doing this with you every week. It's like just the greatest. And thank you so much to henchperson Dan for helping us behind the scenes. We couldn't do this without the henching skills of henchperson Dan. Now, last week when we started off season 3, we did not do a ritual, which we have done for most of the other shows, and it was not because we were trying to not do it. We just forgot because we were so excited and there's a lot going on. So, it's time to select the Unicorn Oracle song card to tell us what is in store in the week ahead. Also, you may notice that there are not as many Unicorn Oracle cards as there once were. That is because when we pick this, we're going to send it to someone who orders merch this week. So you could be the lucky recipient of this upcoming Unicorn Oracle card. But which one is it going to be? No, not that one.
Okay. We've done this one before.
Well, that's why I said not this one, because we've done that one before. But it's fine. It's fine.
It is leadership.
Oh, leadership.
Very important.
Leadership.
Again, it's in tiny print. It says something.
So this is the leadership card. Oh, there's some.
Cool.
Yeah,
Love
it's snowing. It's doing something. The leadership unicorn is it's on its rear. It's on its hind legs, and it's just like
it's rampant.
It's rampant. It's like waving its front hooves at whatever is in front of it, as if to say, "I am the leader. I am doing the leading." And the tip of its horn is glowing. And in tiny, tiny print, it says, "Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others." So, leadership unicorn says, take the reins. See what I did there? It's like a horse. And pay it forward.
Yeah. So maybe it's just asking, maybe people should have to go and tell people about Bronze disease.
Sure, bronze disease. Important.
Be a leader.
Yeah, it's important to know about bronze disease, especially if you're a metal statue. All right, so we're gonna do one more song, and then we're gonna let you go into the dark, alone.
To the clouds.
To the clouds. Okay, but we're gonna play this song first. Maybe the world will fall apart.
Maybe the crows will come and peck away your heart.
Maybe the wolves will eat the moon and the sun.
And we won't have to face the consequences of the things we've done.
Axe time, sword time, ere the world fall. Wind time, wolf time, come the end of it all. Nearly doomsday, just look at the clock. Ticking down the minutes until Ragnarok. Ragnarok, 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 Ragnarok. Ragnarok, Ragnarok, rock.
sky is raining soot.
No need to return all of those late library books
That you read with bated breath.
about the end when even gods can meet their death. World tree tremble, shake at the root, fall before the moment when our bills come due. Cross your fingers for fire and flood. The Valkyries are rushing through the battlefields of blood. The time we spent is not our own. Nothing to have, nothing to hold. And now there's no more growing older. Hang on tight, it's almost over. Midgard serpent is coming for you. Those New Year's resolutions won't be coming true. Go out and buy some cigarettes, 'cause what the fuck? You might as well enjoy yourself till Ragnarok. Ragnarok, 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 Ragnarok. Ragnarok, Ragnarok, rock.
Maybe we're here to wonder why.
Or watch the stars wink out like candles in the sky.
And as the seas begin to rise,
Let's share this final cigarette and kiss the world good night. We love you.
we love you.
We'll see you next week. Thanks so much for being here with us.